Custom views are not just restricted to outlining and to hiding and showing rows and columns. Custom views can also be used for filtering, which we've covered a bit of in this course. What I'd like to do is show you how to work with custom views and filtering by clicking in this list and turning on the filter to begin with. If I press Ctrl-Shift-L, I'll turn on the filter, and I might decide that I want to filter out a certain region, so I'll take off Select All, and I might go for Tauranga, and OK. So this here is a list of all the Tauranga people, and I just want to check the print settings. So if I went to Page Layer, I want to ensure that it's in portrait, and if I go Scale to Fit, I just want to make sure that it fits to 1 page wide, but I'm not really concerned, delete, with how tall. So I'll leave this one blank, because it will grow in length. And if I print Preview, I can see quite clearly that it will print 1 page wide, and it'll work out how tall, but as long as it's 1 page wide and in portrait. I may then want to go into Page Setup and go to Sheet and turn on the grid lines, so it's easy to read. But having set up the print settings, I'll now go out of Print Preview, and I want to save this as a view. So if I go to the View tab in my ribbon and to Custom Views, I can add a view called Tauranga. And I'll click OK. Now what I'd like to do is clear Tauranga and choose Taupō, and OK. So now this is a view. I might just adjust the column widths. This is a view of my, oops, let me just do that again, of my Taupō records. So I'm going to save this as a view also. So I'll go into my custom views and I'll go add, and I'll add Taupō, and OK. So that's 2 views done. I'm going to now take off Taupō and put on Rotorua, or Kawerau. I'll choose Kawerau, and OK. And so this view I will add Kawerau, and OK. And I might create a 4th view of this one sheet, which is all the records. So I'll just take off the filter, and I'll just make this a view, add, called All Records, and OK. So now I can actually hit the drop down on the custom views, even though I haven't got my filter on, and I can choose Taupō and I can go Show. It'll turn the filter on and it'll automatically give me the Taupō records. So imagine it on a much more complicated scale. If you had quite an involved filter, you could actually save it as a custom view, and they can just flick between the various views. If I choose Kawerau and Show, or if I choose to put on All Records and Show, then I get all my records back and my filters off. So it's so much quicker to just create custom views. You can have one sheet with multiple different ways of viewing the data on that sheet.